Hi, everybody. It is Kathy, and I love to be selling. Today is a super, super special day. I am so excited for all of us because I have Kirsty Dunn from eBay, from eBay's community team with us today. She has got such super tips. She's going to be sharing data with us that eBay has about our shoppers. So this is why I'm so excited about this. And Kirsty is part of the community team, and she specifically works a lot. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Works with messaging to us sellers, but because of working with us sellers, she's really, really, really savvy about what we do, what our needs are, about us speaking to our to our buyers, and that's what she's going to be sharing. But first off, Kirsty's with eBay now for 6 years. Originally from Australia, and she worked with eBay Australia before coming over here to the United States. And Kirsty, you tell everybody, so you're based in New York, you're with the community team, and what specifically with the community team do you do?
Yes, thank you for having me, firstly.
Oh, you're
Kathy,
welcome.
lovely
So
to be
exciting.
here. And yeah, I think you covered most of the things, but officially my title is Seller Social Marketing and Comms Manager. So that means that I primarily look after the eBay for Business Facebook page. We also have the eBay for Business YouTube channel. And I also do a lot of the content for all of our seller events. So our monthly seller events in our check-ins, working with all of our execs and to share all of those awesome pieces of information or those tools that sellers need to be able to run their business and should be using. So yeah, that's all the things that I do in a day.
That is super exciting. What's great is you know sellers so well. And Kirsty, what we were talking about, just for everybody to know before we went live, is specifically what kind of data do you have? Like, as a seller, is it worth my time to do social media to drive traffic to my items? You tell me, what kind of data do you have about our shoppers, their use of social media?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Social media should be kind of one of the key marketing levers for anybody who is selling on eBay. So we know that 98% of digital consumers, and a digital consumer is a digital shopper, they are also social media users. So basically that means eBay shoppers are social media users, 98% of them. So you need to be on there.
Just a second, Kirsty. So when you say a digital shopper, you mean they're shopping on the internet? Is that what a digital shopper is? So
Exactly.
I'm using my computer, I'm using my phone, I'm using my tablet, rather than like walking to a brick and mortar retail store.
Exactly. Yeah. They're buying anything that they need online. So they are a digital consumer and they are on social media. That is what we know. And we know that a lot of their search and a lot of inspiration happens on social as well, which is why social is such an important marketing lever. We know that buyers trust social to guide their purchasing decisions. We know that buyers learn about new products on social. I learn about new products on social all of the time, and I do buy them based on what I see.
On Facebook and I see products coming through, eBay shoppers, not just Kathy, and I'm going to pick on Sharon because she's watching and I know her, not just Sharon, but our shoppers, the people that come on to ebay.com and all the other eBays, they're seeing products in their feed, or they're seeing us sellers when we show off our items. That's how they're discovering it. That's how they're finding it. So posting the social media is getting their attention and bringing them to the site. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. It's inspiring them. They're learning about these, and they also do research on social. So you can go to social. You're also inspired by what your friends and your family are posting on social as well. So there's so much that kind of encourages a buyer to buy what they're going to buy through social media. So absolutely is your opportunity to get in front of a consumer, inspire them on social, and then transact them and get them to your eBay listing and get that sale.
So it's like show it off, and then it's like, come on over. Yeah. So Kirsty, so looking, because for instance, I'm going to pick Facebook just because we're streaming right now on Facebook. There's so much content on Facebook. You know, I'll be on Facebook, you know, I'm on my phone or I'm on my computer, and there's so much coming by. And I know you're super experienced because you work. I see your name. I'll see you commenting over on the eBay for Business page, and you know our shoppers. So if I'm an eBay seller and let's say I'm a variety seller. So I sell clothing, maybe I sell some kids' toys, I sell some puzzles. What kind of posts can I be putting up on my Facebook business page to attract my shoppers? What's going to help me stand out in that flow?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's really important to strike a balance first and foremost between, you want to obviously show off your expertise as a seller. You're selling in a specific category or over many categories, and you might have been doing this for a long time and you know your business inside out. You have to kind of strike that balance between showing your expertise and inspiring them, but also giving them deals and giving them offers. But I think the most important thing is, and you just touched on it, we want to have engaging posts. So you want to spark conversations. You want to engage your potential buyers to interact with your brand on social media. And you want to have a two-way conversation. I think Facebook in particular, like, reach is so important, but reach is only one part. So you actually want to also get a really good engagement rate with your posts as well. If you have huge reach, but you don't have any engagement, like, that's not great. So you want to measure the engagement rate. And to do that,
I'm just going to jump in for a second, just because, again, everybody who listens to me, people have different levels of understanding, and I just want to make sure everybody's included. So when Kirsty's talking about engagement and engagement on Facebook, what engagement means is that the person has, like, what they've interacted with your post, they've stopped and they've tapped it. So they either liked it, they commented on it, they shared it. Facebook loves it when you share things. So you've shared it, or you comment on it. So Kirsty, tell me, so if I'm putting up posts on Facebook, and you talked about expertise, so maybe I'm putting up tips, or maybe I'm showing a new product that arrived. Like I see Tiffany's with me, and I know she sells some beautiful jewelry. So let's say I put up a beautiful piece of costume jewelry, and maybe I talk about the stones that are in it, and maybe I do a little bit of the history of the stones, you know, so it's a little informative. So informative posts, inspiring posts. Any other ideas? Because I specifically want to go on a product post, because all of us are sellers. We always want to, like, please buy my stuff. So if I have, for instance, a beautiful bracelet, which I know Tiffany has some nice jewelry up, what kind of thing can I say to encourage either comments or questions or shares, or that click that they go and actually look at my item on eBay? What can I do to help them to do that?
Yeah, I think asking a question is a super good way of getting comments and engaging with your audience and getting them to interact. So if it's a new product, for instance, asking them if they like it, or how they're planning to use it, or what they might do with it. If it is an established piece of jewelry that you sell, ask them how they're going to use it, or where they're going to take it. Like, are they going to take it on their holidays with them when we get to have holidays again, or whatever it might be. An engagement question to just kind of not have it just about the item, but have it about starting that conversation with the buyer and engaging them into your post and into your business.
About the buyer, Kirsty, that's brilliant. Which is like, is this, I was just thinking, like, I know for myself with bracelets, you know, you buying this for yourself? Is this a treat for yourself? Or perhaps you're buying this because we're coming up on Mother's Day. You know, perhaps you're buying this for your mom, or for a special lady that you love, that you want to, you know, treat them to a nice bracelet. That's great, because people love to talk about themselves.
They love to share what they're going to do with something and share their own opinion. So leverage that, take advantage of that on Facebook. And you can also leverage retail moments as well. So we have, you just mentioned Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, there's Memorial Day, there's even Earth Month and Earth Day.
Yes.
So if you sell those kind of items, use that retail moment to actually encourage participation and encourage conversations and garner insights. It's also super valuable for you to, like, get feedback and get insights from your buyers, but also just as a way to communicate and engage and get those crucial engagements for your posts, and definitely respond as well.
Ask them how they're going to use it. Get engagement, because you want those comments. Because I know when people do comment and they like and they share, Facebook likes that. And then your post of your beautiful bracelet or whatever you're showing off is going to reach more people, more potential shoppers. Now, if I want them to click that link and go to the eBay item, what things can I say without saying buy my stuff?
Yeah. Well, I think you can also use an incentive or a coupon or something like that. Obviously, we have coded coupons coming up in a couple of weeks, and everyone is super excited about them. But I think even just a general learn more or see more or something like that, without being very, very specific, buy this now. I think just learn more. We don't want that. But I think learn more or see more or more details. And then that's kind of an easier call to action. And then you will have those buyers going to your listings to see all of the information that you couldn't fit in the post will be on the listing. So I think
Gretchen just shared with us, Kirsty. Gretchen, I love it. She says, get a closer look. I love that. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Then you like inviting them in.
Exactly. Yeah. Super. Bring them into your store, bring them into your listing without saying, buy this immediately.
I think and think about how they might be using it. Is this a treat for yourself? Is this a gift? Think about things that are coming up. Valentine's Day is perfect. And we all know too, is yes, you're buying treats like for Valentine's Day, for your sweetie. But the thing is, what I find, because I certainly do this at the holidays, people like to buy treats for themselves. So don't forget, for Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day, mom might be shopping for herself. Valentine's Day, you might be treating yourself while you're shopping for your sweetie.
Self-gifting is very important.
And graduations are coming up, which is another thing. And Kirsty, I cut you off. What were you saying?
No, I cut you off. Sorry. I was just saying self-gifting is very important. Yes. Very, very important. So obviously use these retail moments to obviously bring in buyers who are going to be buying for others, but also think about them as a buyer as well themselves, buying for themselves for sure.
And I know we were sharing about, so, you do the posts, you invite engagement, things like, come and take a closer look. And then, and I know eBay does this because I used to have chats about this with Susie Deering when she was the chief marketing officer, is check and see what's working. So do you want to talk a little bit about, like, Kirsty, with the eBay for Business page and the social media posts that you do, does the team go and look and see what's getting the most interaction?
Yeah, I track every single individual post, and hopefully your followers are also followers of our eBay for Business page. And you'll have seen that we have probably tested more content than ever in the past year. We've wanted to test and learn. And I think that is kind of the key thing. Test it, analyze it, and learn from it. So we use insights to track everything. And so we know which posts now perform well with our audience. We know which don't. I'm always open to testing new things. I always want to, if we don't have the data for it, create the data for it, test it and learn from it. I think that is the most important way that you can learn who your buyers and your audience are. And obviously you want to try and get the highest engagement rate as possible. That is key. And so we know on our Facebook page, some of the things that do go down very well are videos, like how-to videos. Obviously, a seller news announcement about a protection or something like that is always going to be very well received or very highly engaged. And we know that other things like user-generated content, asking our sellers to share their own tips, obviously is our kind of top performing post. And so if you can kind of leverage that kind of insight for your buyers as well, test it, learn from it, and see what works for your audience in particular. But yes, I love data, and I have data for every individual post, which we look at every week.
Reminder, even if you don't have a lot of time, you can literally just scroll down your Facebook page and see what's getting liked and commented. You do get free analytics on Facebook. You can check on that within your Facebook business page. It's a reason to have a Facebook business page, and they're free because the analytics are free. But even if you don't want to log into that, you literally just can go right down the wall and see which things are getting engagement. And the other tip I'm going to give you is, while you're on the eBay for Business Facebook page and you are enjoying all the wonderful content they put up, look at it as a marketer. Okay, so definitely enjoy everything, but then look, like, are they asking questions? Are they inviting you to comment? That's typically what's called a call to action, or a CTA. So look, are they inviting me to interact? And then look at, are people interacting? Look at how much video are they putting up, and then think, how can I put up a video? Okay, so just look at the different kinds of content. So even though you're not selling necessarily to a seller, unless you're selling shipping supplies, is look at the different kinds of content they're putting up and how people are interacting. Like Kirsty said, sometimes you'll put something up on your Facebook business page and it bombs. It's like, this is not, you know what I mean? It's like, nobody cares and nobody's commenting on this. And you go, you know what? I tried. They didn't like it. Sometimes a little tweak, right, Kirsty? I mean, sometimes you're like, it's not necessarily the post, but maybe my call to action or my invite for comment wasn't spot on. Something like, come take a closer look, or what do you think? I love doing like 2 shirts or 2 dresses. Do you like the polka dot or the floral? Do you like stripe or solid? Do you like blue or green? Because people love that, like a little snap poll.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, test those different call to actions, see which one resonates the most. You might find that you have an absolute clear winner, or you might have a bank of different call to actions that you can utilize across your page. So yeah, definitely test. And like you said, it's not bad if something doesn't get a lot of engagement. You've learned something very valuable. You can tweak it, as you said, and test it again and see, you might be onto an absolute winner. So there's no insight is necessarily a bad insight. It helps you learn and helps you develop a plan that's going to work the best for your page. So definitely test and learn is the key.
Absolutely. So in closing, I just want to say is I love the data. So thank you, eBay. Thank you, Kirsty, that 98% of eBay shoppers are data shoppers. They shop online. They use social media. They use social media to discover products. So yes, your posting matters. And they also use social media to evaluate. They're looking for reviews. They're looking for what people are saying about things. And they're looking to be inspired. So that is great, great, great. So Kirsty, in closing out, what would you like to leave us with?
Yeah, if you want to learn more, there are so many social media courses on the Seller School. So definitely go and check out eBay Seller School if you haven't. So it's sellerschool.ebay.com. But I think the most important thing to learn here is test those engagement questions, include call to actions, try and get those conversations happening with your buyer, respond to them, interact. We want this to be a two-way conversation. I think that's kind of the main thing. And test and learn, keep track of your analytics, and you will be up for success.
And I'm going to close too, and have fun, because I'm watching Kirsty and I'm watching her light up because she loves doing this, is to have fun, because your followers can tell when you're having fun. It's contagious. It's, you know, those are the pages you want to go to because they're fun pages. They put up such fun things. And I was thinking last thing too is humor. There's one lady who's in my membership, Kara, who puts up these wonderful humorous posts on her Facebook business page. And I love to go to her page because it's always a great chuckle. And another lady I love to follow, also one of my members, Deb, who puts up the most wonderful good morning posts every day. It's something cheerful. I know I'm going to be cheered up and inspired by going to her page. So again, inspire, a little chuckle, you know, and have that conversation. I keep thinking it's social media. It's not selling media. And that the sale comes from the relationship, that you're serving them, you're offering them the beautiful bracelet, the fantastic water bottle, the beautiful baby blanket, you know, the brand new top because you just feel like wearing a red t-shirt today. It's just to have fun and keep trying things. Kirsty, I love that reminder is even if something falls flat, go back. Can you tweak the call to action? Can you do a little something else? Maybe you need to swap the image out. Maybe the text is great, but the image doesn't really work. But to grab their attention and to go for that interaction. So thank you so much. Molly's saying thank you both. And yes, have fun. Exactly, Molly.
Very important.
Super. Kirsty. And also when you're on the eBay for Business page, every now and then you'll see Kirsty because when the staff members respond to people's comments, they sign it. So if you see Kirsty, you definitely say hi.
Yes, please do. Please come and say hello, interact, give us your feedback. And actually, there's going to be something special happening on the page next week where we definitely need our sellers to comment on the posts. You can even win an eBay gift card.
Ooh, gift cards, highly motivating. See, that's another one, raffle.
Yeah, exactly. An incentive.
Super, Kirsty. Thank you so, so much. I know it's a super busy time for you. And also in closing, I want to say, listen, I thank you because I think of the teams had to do such a mass pivot this past year of being used to being in person, especially for community, used to being in person and meeting with each other and meeting with us, and that everything has gone virtual. Everything is online. Another great reminder of the power of social media. And you and the team that you are a part of have done such a super job of staying connected and helping us sellers to stay connected during this really challenging time. So thank you so, so much. It's really appreciated.
No, our pleasure. Absolutely. We are here for our sellers. So that is what I come to work for every day, is to inspire and educate and motivate our sellers. So my absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me, Kathy. This has been awesome.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you. Take care.